Hey folks, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you guys are excited for another one of these episodes. If you are new to this series, I highly suggest that you watch episode 1. In this series, I basically try to make the clothing that I want. Also in this series, I try to repurpose as much as I possibly can. It's not always going to be possible, but that's like kind of my primary goal. For today's video, we are tackling a tassel jacket. If you guys have been following my channel for a while now, you guys will remember a tutorial that I did maybe a year or two ago. I did a sequin tassel jean jacket, which I absolutely loved, but as my style has evolved, I had this idea that I was going to do a gold tassel jacket. Last summer, I actually thrifted the perfect gold jacket. I couldn't actually believe it. This has the most amazing lining you've ever seen. This is the gold jacket that I thrifted. It is vintage. It's definitely an old style jacket, but it's just phenomenal. So I was like, yes, this is the jacket that we are gonna put sequins on one day. So if you guys are interested in making a sequin jacket, keep watching. So the first thing you're going to need to figure out is how much of the sequin material you actually need. So I'm just starting at the one arm and I'm measuring all the way up to the back of the shoulder. Then I'm measuring across, and then of course you're going to measure back down your arm again. There is a bit of math here when figuring out your sequin measurement. My jacket the whole way across was 123 centimeters, and I decided I wanted the tassels to be about 15 centimeters in length, approximately one tassel for every centimeter. So I'm taking 15 centimeters, which again is the length of the tassel, and I'm timesing it by 123 centimeters. You're also going to want to add an extra 123 centimeters because we're actually going to, at the end, add an entire piece going the whole length across the jacket just to finish it up. So in total, I needed 1,968 centimeters of sequins. This is totally up to you, and coming from someone who's a bit of a vet in the sequin jacket world, yes, longer might look better, but wearing it on an everyday basis and kind of trying to get things done, the tassels, when they're extremely long, do end up getting in the way. So my old tassel jacket, I ended up cutting all the sequins down just because they were so in the way. So I'm just going ahead and cutting the sequins into the correct length. When you do this, you will lose about one sequin every time you cut it, but don't worry about that. Once you take that one off that you've kind of cut in half, then the rest will all stay on there and they're all knotted into place. You guys will see earlier that you need a permanent adhesive. I'm using Gem Tack. This is used for rhinestones and sequins, so it's perfect, and it holds really super duper great. So I'm just going ahead and putting a little dab on and then putting the sequin into place. I found that this kind of works best because you don't have, if you were to just do a whole line of glue, then you're more likely to have seepage come out and you'll see the glue on the jacket. This is a little more time consuming, totally up to you, but that's what you're gonna do, and you're going to put your sequins in place. So enjoy this time lapse. My jacket, you can see here it has some ruching. I'm not going to put any of the sequins here, and that's okay because where the ruching kind of ends, that's actually where my elbow is. So that's kind of where I want my tassels to stop, but it's totally up to you. You'll also see that there's a seam here that doesn't line up at all with the seam on the back of my jacket. So I just decided to take a ruler and make my own seam. That's not always the case, but it was the case with this one. And that was just gonna help me make sure that I had a perfect line and the sequins were gonna line up perfectly. So thought I would just explain that real quick. Another tip I'd like to share is I use the ruler to press down the sequin so that I wouldn't get any glue on my fingers and create a mess. So it's a really good tip when you want to press it down, but you don't want to get glue all over ya. The last step is to add our little like sequin thing to just, I don't know, this just pretties it up. It kind of like hides the top. You could use anything. You could use like, you know, a piece of lace. It's totally up to you. I just wanted to stick with the whole sequin theme. So I'm just going ahead and putting on some of the glue, and then I'm working in little sections just because I don't want the glue to like dry out. I want it to be really sticky. Guys so much for watching today's video. I hope it inspired you. I hope to see you guys rocking some tassel jackets in the future. You don't have to use sequins. You could totally use a regular old fabric, but I just wanted something that was kind of loud and a bit out there. Anyways, I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.